That's what you are.
Oh no.
You can talk to her crazy, but when you got somebody that's on your level,
you better call security right now.
What's gonna happen?
Get out of my face.
What's gonna happen?
Get out of my face.
Bitch, I came to swing you out. I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Another Karen. Another Karen.
You better not with her no more. Cause that's what I came for you. I put my down and I came back here for you.
Let's not.
That girl don't bother nobody. Please you. I don't give a who you call. You racist.
Ain't nobody did anything to you.
No, you did something to her. That's what you did. I know.
What is... Yo, I don't even know. I don't know what we're fighting about, but as she said, she was ready to throw hands. I don't know, but all I heard was the person filming being like, another Karen. So I don't think it's a reason to be acting this way, but Karens never need a reason. They just act without reason. They're very unreasonable people.
Oh. Extra toppings. Extra. Extra. Oh no. Was that Dairy Queen? I'm just looking at some Dairy Queen. I can go for some Dairy Queen right now. Everyone loves Dairy Queen. I'm gonna say, if I was your boss, I'd say don't do that. You gotta treat everybody with the same respect. Yeah. Yeah, put another, another dribble in there, okay. You know, we've all worked retail and we've probably all, maybe not done something like that, but seen something like that where the customer's been rude and they just didn't get the full service that they should have because
I'm petty and dramatic?
Well, they were acting up, and at the time, the minimum wage workers, we held the power, so we're just not gonna deal with it. I'm not saying it's right, but a little bit of, would you call that social justice? I don't know, I think I would.
You're rude.
But that's why you can go you come up right here and go. Now you start to gotta go back around.
Wow.
You think what he just did, right? He's not bumping the pumps.
Yeah, you're so funny.
Yeah, don't block the pumps, dude. Don't do that. Don't block the pumps. I feel like gas stations are like, it's a store where it's the least amount of time you're gonna spend. So like, get your gas, get your snacks, maybe a drink, and get out. I mean, it's not like now you just pay at the pumps, right? So why even, sometimes you don't have to get the snacks. Just I don't know, just get out of there. It's a gas station's supposed to be. Please, you.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Okay. You sit here all you want, but I'm not gonna serve you. You can walk and get out.
Why did you knock the little, why'd you knock, was it an iPad or a little screen? Why'd you knock that over? Why'd you do that? You know, like what's the problem? There's no problem. That could also be one of those kind of guys that likes to find problems. He's just looking for it. He's looking for the trouble. I think that's what it might be, actually.
You had all day to come and do your shopping. And you want to come now?
No, you don't get to ask me that question. Don't worry about what I was doing. Open up back that register, you got some ringing up to do.
Facts though, facts. Man, people always used to do that. I remember when I was in high school, I worked at a Sobeys. Do you guys have Sobeys where you're at? I worked at a Sobeys. I had to wear this ugly uniform and it was late. It was like 15 minutes to close and this lady came in. She's coming through my till, scanning her stuff, whatever. And then she was complaining about the poor selection we had on the shelves. I'm like, ma'am, the store's been picked over because we've been open for however long we were open for today. We've been open for the past 14 hours. Come at 8 a.m. and, you know, our turkey selection will be a little better for ya, lady. What the heck? People love to come in late, right at close, and overstay their welcome.
Evening is not over yet.
And then now all of a sudden,
You guys gotta check this out.
you know, you don't have to come back here.
If she being disrespectful or something,
Yeah.
you could cut now. Hey, you could cut now. You know what? You ain't gotta buy nothing.
I'm buying
No, you ain't buying. Now get your out of here.
I ain't
Since you
done
want to
shit.
talk all that, get your.
Nothing shit.
Get up out of here. Get up out of here. 5, take your out of
Give
here.
me, get my
What you doing?
bitch. You touch me.
Keep calling a bitch. Don't have a little ass. They gonna beat you. Push your ass. Do something if you want to. If you want to, get your bitch out. You always trying to be slick. Get up out of here. Get your out of here. Hey, well, call him. Call him.
Wow, what store is this? That's insane. All the employees just rallied together. Like all of a sudden there was 4 of them and they're just grabbing her basket and they're like, nope, you're not shopping here today. I can't believe they were cussing at this customer. I've never seen anything like that. No customer service. Every customer service score and mantra out the window. I want to know what store that is. That's gotta be in the States because Canadians would never.
$195.
Yeah. Okay.
Clear so far?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been there before. I've been a cashier before. Real quick story. I remember one time
Who come up with customers are always right. Why would the customers ever be right? I literally work here.
Okay, this is my petition to end white text on a white background. I cannot read that. I'm going close. Okay, yes, but I agree with the sentiment. It says that like who came up with the customer is always right. Why would the customer ever be right? I literally work here. It's so true. The customer is usually never right. That's just, people will complain, especially working in a restaurant. Like, how is the customer always right? People will complain about the price of sweet potato fries. I'm like, ma'am, that's the price. Do you want sweet potato fries or not? People are crazy. I agree though. The customer is never right. Very rarely are they right.
And as the customer, I'm always right. So.
I told you 7 times to walk the
Oh,
Dude,
shoot.
on the grass too, seriously, do you not know any of the policies?
Oh! Oh my God, sir. You didn't have to take it that far. I don't know what kind of beef he has with this Amazon employee, but there is something going on. And then, like, come on. The way he walked across the grass, which set off this Karen even more. Like, you don't walk on people's grass. I even know that. I never walk on grass. My dad always made sure I knew you don't walk on people's grass. But, I mean, we ain't throwing that word around, sir. This customer is definitely not right. Look at the snow. Pretty.
I was at the register, moving this guy's stuff in the thing. He was a little bit older, not that much older, but I said, hey man, what's going on? And just in the coldest, like dead stare, just like, I don't know what was wrong with him. He was like, don't call me man. And I was like, okay, I won't call you that. I'm sorry, sir. Good, don't call me that, and don't be sorry. And took his stuff and walked away. Weird behavior, just weird customers, man. What?
Okay, ma'am. Can I ask you a question? Why are you screaming? Do you know I have a headset on and you're literally making my ears bleed? Like, there's no need to shout!
It's so true though. Yelling is gonna get you nowhere. In fact, I'll probably be less willing to work with you on things if you're yelling at me. Cause now I'm stressed. I wasn't stressed before you came here.
Karen.
This is ridiculous. Only babies and ex-junkies are afraid of needles. Stick me, chuckles. Can I have a lollipop?
That's very funny. Honestly, I feel like I don't care because like if people are mean to me at work, I'm like, that's a you problem. Like, I don't know. There's no reason for you to yell at me at all or like be mean. You can just tell me that you don't like your burger and I'll get you something else. I don't know. It's pretty easy to do that. Some people don't like that though. They just want to be mean. Some people just want to be mean and that's okay for them, I guess. I mean, it's not okay, but what are we gonna do? Keep being cute and funny. That's what we're gonna do.
We can kill her with kindness and carbs.
I just got a message that said that you said I did not deliver your food. I'm pretty sure that ass won't just send me that message. I get it. You probably want a credit or something like that, but you put my job
I think I've seen
at
this on
jeopardy.
Sassy.
And this is how I take care of my life, my kids.
and just for a meal, it's not worth my job.
Aww.
So I'm recording just to let you know that, and I need you to say this, that you got your meal out of my hand.
Oh, that's sad.
You received it out of my hand, right or wrong?
Did I receive it?
Yes. Huh? Yes? Okay, thank you. You finna go see what? That's fine, thank you.
That is so sad. That is sad. I get she wants to say she never got her food so she can get credit, but that does fall back on the delivery person and they could lose their jobs over that. 100%. Because you're basically accusing them of stealing the food. And then she admits that she got the food and lied. Oh, that just pisses me off. I feel like I've seen that story because I remember being this mad before. That's annoying. That's freaking rude. He has kids. He has kids to pay for. Oh, that pisses me off.
Lady, give me a pint of Jack Daniels. See, what you're not about to do is come in here and be disrespectful. Lady, just get back it up, try again. Just give me the freaky, ask politely.
Is it a liquor store? I guess maybe she can't reach it, I guess. I guess that might be, because I said, I don't know any liquor store where you have to ask somebody for a thing. Maybe that could exist. No, that could exist. I feel like maybe that could exist.
Can I please have a pint of Jack Daniels? Sure, Karen. Anything else for you?
The way I'm gonna respond to you asking me to do something in a retail environment completely depends on how you treat me, man. That's just how it goes. If you come up and demand, nah, it's not happening. It's just not happening.
You need to stop sending rude customers to the wrong aisles. It's not funny.
I love that TikTok. That's hilarious. That's so true. That's absolutely funny. I get why your manager is telling you you can't do it, but them saying it's not funny is just incorrect. That's hilarious.
And almost as smart.
So, to get this right, you're not going to remake my coffee, right?
The coffee's done here like you asking me.
That's not how
you
I
asking me like.
And even she heard me wrong and she refuses to make my coffee.
No, I don't.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my refund right here. Thank you.
Stop.
Thank you.
Give my money back.
Oh no.
Give my money back.
Then give me my money back.
You sold my shit.
And okay, I did.
Sorry, you sold my shit.
I sure did. Because she won't
took
give me my refund,
her
so I got my
tips?
refund. Let me actually make sure to see if this is all my refund.
Oh my
But you might only want it. There's
gosh.
$1. You didn't even make that much tip.
I hope you record
I do, and I'm gonna record
You
it.
sold my tip.
I did.
Oh my
And
gosh.
she stole my money.
No, I don't
You see
steal your
this?
money. I made your coffee like
You
you
see
asking
this?
me.
I didn't make it. Not at all.
Okay.
This is so much for a coffee. This is so stupid. So silly. She said she made your coffee the way you asked. If you're still not happy with it, like, I understand. He's like, oh, I'm taking your tips because you won't give me my money back, whatever. For a coffee? All this is over a stupid coffee? Bro, it's literally beans and water. Oh, that's too much, y'all. I worked at Tim Hortons, so I know that people take their coffee very seriously. Next.
How you doing?
Good.
Would you like a bag?
What do you think, lady? I'm gonna put it up.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Those are some nice tattoos.
Thank you.
You know they're gonna be on you forever.
Yeah, you know you can mind your own business.
Hey, how you doing?
Can you shut the up?
Would you like a receipt?
Yes.
Ma'am, your receipt.
What?
She don't like Corona, apparently.
She don't like Corona, apparently. Corona time. That's good. I think though, I want to say those are fakey, achy, bakey, fake and shaken. Those aren't real, I don't think. I think those are
Sublime, poetic genius of a clever turn of phrase.
I don't want to say staged, but they are mocked up. Maybe I don't know what the word is, but yeah, I think they're just there for comedy. But they're good. I like the one dude who came in. How are you, man? You shut the f up. I love that. That was great. I love that one. That was good. That was funny. I wasn't expecting that.
If I get placed on another hold, I swear to God, I'm jumping off a cliff. Well, I hope you have a parachute because you're still going on hold. Get out of here.
Oh man, I get it. Like, but what? Do you want to, while they like look things up on their computer, do you want to just be on the phone and listen to them breathe? Like, no thanks. No thank you. Also, what if they gotta call someone else to like fix the thing. You know, I don't really mind being on hold. It sucks when you're on hold waiting for somebody to pick up your call, but if they have to like place you on hold to do stuff, I'm like, at least you're doing something, hopefully. Ooh, people who work in like customer service on the phones and stuff. Do you ever put someone on hold to just like breathe for a second? Say that you need to like look something up and put them on hold, but really you just need a moment for you. Does that happen? Ooh, maybe people are doing that to me and I don't even know. I hope not. I hope I don't make anyone feel like that. One time I was a Karen, but it was warranted. I'll tell you about that another time.
It's shocking video of a customer throwing soup into a restaurant manager's face.
The customer ordered a spicy menudo soup. It's a popular Mexican soup, and she claims that it was so hot, it actually melted the top of the takeout container.
The incident happened in Temple, Texas. The manager, 24-year-old Janelle Broland, says the woman first called to complain.
And I, of course, offered her like refunds and was trying to get her either a replacement meal or just something completely different if she wasn't in the mood for soup anymore.
Wow, this is funny because I've seen the original clip from like security camera of the soup being tossed, and I didn't even know the backstory or anything of it. To actually hear the story is crazy. That is so, like that's gotta hurt, y'all. That really has to hurt. Hot soup? Soup is friggin' hot. Oh, that would hurt. Like why? For what? She offered you other things. People suck, man. I'm so happy I don't work in customer service like that anymore. Especially as I got older, like my patience is even lower and I already had low patience to begin, so a girl could never these days.
I just mind my own business. I'm gonna say straight up right now, it looks like that poor girl's working in one of those restaurants where they focus on women's chests. I don't know if I'm allowed to say Hooters, but it looks like a Hooters or something along those lines. That's the business model where it's just walk around like that, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like those girls get a lot of grief, man. I feel like they just get a lot of like dads coming in and being like, how you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? Where's my chicken wing? I don't know. It's like, if it's gross and chatty, it's like, don't do that. Don't do that, man. Come on. And you're like, great, he's here again. And she has to full on come out there because she needs a tip. She has to full on come out there and be like, hi, sweetie, how are you? And he's like, hey, how you doing? You know, it's a bad scenario.
Oh my God, that's the best. One time at this restaurant I used to work at, I had one really cool manager. The rest of the managers sucked. And if you're watching this, you know who I'm talking about. But this one manager was great, loved him. And then I had this table and they were being like rude and crazy. And we had like little pumpkins around and they were like picking them up and trying to smash them on the ground. It was crazy, like in a restaurant. And then so I told my manager, I was like, they're creating ruckus over there and I don't know what to do. And then he went over and kicked them out and it was so cool. And I just got to stand there in my little apron going, yeah, I told you not to smash the pumpkins. Don't smash pumpkins at a restaurant. Oh, Smashing Pumpkins, that's like a band or something, right? I'm like, I know that.
Yeah. That's definitely me. I try to avoid confrontation, but when people like, it's like, can I speak to your manager? I worked in a place where there was a lot of people. There was like 150 employees, something. It was huge, and there was a lot of different managers. So it would have taken a few minutes to get a manager. So I always just used to sort of dip out of that situation. You know what I mean? I removed myself from the situation before it became a situation. I feel like a lot of people could use that advice, but that's all Chetty knows. You know, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
You can pack your things and leave. There's the door.
It's so true. It's so true. Sometimes at the restaurant when people are yelling, I just walk in the other direction because I don't want to deal with it. I'm like, somebody else will get that one, not me.
You can pack your things and leave. There's the door.
There's the door!
There's the door. Yeah, and there's the door. Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes that happens too. You know, like there was definitely people that I used to love to come into work with. I couldn't wait to see them. One of my last days at the place I used to work at, there was a customer that was just completely rude to one of my buddies, and it's just, get out of here, lady! I don't want you in here. Get out! It was kind of one of those things, and the managers were on our side.
I did not order this drink. Are you dumb?
Are you incompetent? Remake this for me. Ma'am, I am so sorry for the inconvenience. I will gladly remake your drink, and I will also give you a recovery card so your next drink is on the house. And dumbass, you did order that drink, you stupid.
I love Spensois. Spensois. Oh my gosh, but like so true. Sometimes the conversations that you have in the shower though, whether they're like future interactions, you're like, maybe I'll one day have this conversation with somebody, or where you're like, oh my god, I wish I would have thought of this. I wish I would have said this. Those shower conversations be hitting different. I'm serious about that. But yeah, love Spensois TikToks. Very silly, very fun.
Because you're still thinking about me. Boba. Nice. Oh yeah, extra boba. I'm not a big fan of the boba tea, but that is absolutely real too. If we know you're a regular and you know you're super nice to us, you never try to do us down dirty, absolutely I'll go out of my way to help somebody. Of course, why wouldn't you? It's your job. Because then it's like, hey, it's that guy. If you're really nice to people and you show them respect, even though that should be the standard, you get a lot further. You get a lot further.
Can you hurry up? I gotta go.
I love it. I love that they went together and created this TikTok. That's so silly. They're like, I'm gonna act as if I'm a Karen, and then you passively aggressively check me out. Honestly, I find that the most fun thing to do to Karens is to be like ridiculously nice to them. Just like over the top kind. It really stresses them out and they don't know what to do about it, and it makes them like even more angry. Because they're like, well, why aren't you reacting? Or like, why aren't you mad at me? And if you're just really nice, they just get confused, and it's the funniest thing.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Light ice. How's this place? Starbucks? It's Starbucks. Yeah, oh, we all been there, especially when you're like right out of college, or you're in college maybe, and like you just gotta work through that job before you can get, you know what I mean?
I'm getting tired of this shit, but on and on I push. I'm fucking sick of it.
It's a long one.
But I can't quit cause I need money.
You gotta make some money, maybe you got some rent, maybe you got whatever it is. I mean, you gotta have beer money.
Some brewskis, some jello shots.
Guys, am I right? You gotta have the beer money. So you work, and it's not gonna be a great job right out of college, but you know, you gotta work your way up, and sometimes you just get sick of it. Sometimes you just gotta fight through it, brother. You just gotta, I'm ready, brother. You just gotta fight through it.
Hugging you tightly.
Working in retail sucks. I worked at an American Eagle for 2 weeks. It was the worst job I've ever had. And I worked at Sobeys. That was a close second. But man, retail sucks so hard. So to all you retail workers, shout outs, because I mean, what else would I do? I need you, and I appreciate you, and I respect you, and I will not Karen you, swear.
Why not? That can happen. That could happen. We used to go to this Chinese restaurant all the time back at school. All the boys went. They had a great lunch special. It was like $5 for a big old plate of food. You got the rice, you got the sesame chicken, and you got a drink and a sports cookie. It was great. And we went so often, and it was so great. And she would just throw in a little bit extra for us because she knew I was a big boy. And she knew I was a growing boy, and I needed my chicken, my general toes, what she knew I needed. So it was always really nice that she threw that in, and I appreciate it. So thank you, lady of my hometown, Chinese restaurant lady who made extra food. You're the best.